Hey y'all, it's the Calm Corner Show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's get into it. Hey Soul Family, back again. I'm Erica, your favorite Astro Homegirl. And this one, guys, is going to be on Drake, ICEMAN, okay? So let's get into it. And first, let me say, welcome back for all of you guys that have been riding with me. And welcome, welcome, welcome to all of you guys who are new here. So come on in here, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on with Drizzy Drake, okay? He been in my energy too. So, and of course he has this new project. He is right now at the top of the charts, the top three albums, all three slots. And my nose is itching, so messages are clearly gonna be coming in. And when my nose is, just know we finna get some messages. I wanted to say that before we look at his astro chart, I'm so glad that you decided to get back to the music. Cause I was exhausted. I really, really was, Drake. I was just over it. So I'm so grateful that this all we've been asking for. You know, I'ma just say in life we all take L's, and it's just one of them things where with you and Kendrick, that's just what it was, and we move forward, and we here now. Thank God, right, everybody? Back to the damn music, nigga. Come on, and I can finally go ahead and really, really, really dive all in because my family back fucking with you. Future back fucking with you. You see what I'm saying? And no future slander over here, baby, because that is my family. Okay. Y'all already know, baby. This is my children's. Let me tell y'all how strong family and blood goes. Of course, y'all know he lived in the dungeon with us, Future, Rico, my baby daddy, okay? So, of course, Future is Dungeon family first. Y'all got free bands, you know, as he extended, you know, Pluto, right? But I just wanted to say real quick, Future is Scorpio, and so is Drake, okay? So I figured at some point they were going to be able to work it out, right? But also I want to say as far as family goes, my children, Future's birthday is 11/20. They first cousins, and my son works on, you know, he does the music too. So y'all will see ride away, baby. He coming. He always working now and creating, of course. Has stayed on here too, believe it or not. But I wanted to say Ryder Boo birthday 11/21. And they first cousins, and their birthday is only a day apart. Scorpio gang, okay, y'all. So it's interesting to see that, and it was crazy because when we had I forgot, was it One Music Fest, whichever one we just had, and I want to say that's what it was because it's been that many years for Dungeon Family, and of course they honored Rico, and Future closed it out. Dungeon Family first, then Future. And it was crazy because that day Future came, and when he pulled up, he was like, "Where the boys at?" And as soon as he seen the boys, baby, they went right on up there on the stage. So let's get into this with Drake, okay? I just had to say that, you know, sharing little family moments here and now. But it was good to see him. He's such a real nigga, baby. And I want to say Rico, my son, of course, he the second. My oldest son, and then of course y'all know Casino named Rico too, so it's interesting, right? So Drizzy Drake is a Scorpio sun, and he has a Cancer moon. So let me just say something that explains the emotions, the depth, right? And why we have to go through these ebbs and flows, because he's highly emotional. But it makes for good music, good communication, and probably really good love, right? And he's definitely a star. I last but not least, I can't say that without saying he is a Leo rising. Okay, so definitely a superstar. And I just want to say this, shout out to Drake too, because he really have had quite a time. I didn't even wonder, was he going through the dark night of the soul or Saturn return type vibe, but I think he already, I want to Google his age or what year he was in last year, like personal year, right? Because he definitely in the past few years have experienced a lot of ebbs, a lot of flows, a lot of endings, a lot of new beginnings, and definitely a lot of transformation. So truly a Scorpio sun to the core, right? Also, he has Jupiter in Pisces, and it's interesting because his Pisces is in his 7th house of partnerships. So also the way he loves is very interesting and very, that's why we see all of this energy around his type, his likes, Pisces men can like gutter snipe type bitches too. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. And one thing I'm gonna do is keep it real with y'all all the time. My friends are, I gotta look. We gonna keep it going. I'm sorry about that, y'all. And so so his 6th house is in Aquarius, very evolutionary too in the workhouse, which we see it happening in real time, right? And it's interesting because even he's a Scorpio sun in the 3rd house, which is that Gemini house, communication. And it's interesting because with that Scorpio, he got like a little baby stellium. It's a lot of Venus is there, his Mercury is there, guys, and Pluto. So again, ebbs and flow, definitely. In the communication house, look, he is Drake. He's polarizing with that Scorpio and Gemini together. Remember, Gemini is the messenger. So it makes a lot of sense, okay? Now, his career house is in Gemini. It makes a lot of sense. Messenger Drake, he's massive, right? But Chiron is there, the wounded healer. And that's that energy to me. And I've done already a reading on him previously, but I just needed to be refreshed because this is a time for Drake. He is really at a height, in his career, and just from having such a tough time and coming back, right? So I wanted to look at his chart and just be refreshed in the energy. And then also, we're in Gemini season. So kind of sort of is his season, especially with that moon that came in at the top of the month in Scorpio, which was favorable for him, right? So it's just, I love astrology before we get down to business and get into the cards, okay? That Cancer moon is hidden in the 12th house, okay? So very, 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 very depth and emotions, and also can be a lot of other little things too in that energy, with, habits and things like that are hidden, okay? Sagittarius is in the 4th house. It makes sense because he is foreign. He's Canadian. He's not, from the United States, as well as his mother and father. I think, is the mom Caucasian and the father is black, if I'm not mistaken. But that still speaks to the energy of that and home and roots, right? So it makes a lot of sense. Now, Capricorn is in the 5th house, which that makes a lot of sense with Neptune being there. Neptune is the industry, it's Hollywood, and he is a household name. Capricorn is household name, but it's also contracts and partnerships, okay? And also challenges in that house, which we've definitely seen him go through, right? So that's interesting. I just wanted to kind of tap in that energy. And with that Venus being in Scorpio, very interesting that someone for him is going to have to be highly, they have to be intelligent to an extent, guys. And his Mars is in Aquarius, where he takes action in that 6th house, and he stands on business in the workhouse, okay? 3 projects he been plotting, planning. Let's look at the quick transition. We're going to get on into the cards. Let's get into the messages. We know that Gemini Sun is in Gemini, so happy, first say solar return to my beautiful Geminis, especially our family, because that we got the GOAT, baby. Andre 3 Stacks, Gemini season. Happy birthday to a real nigga. That's another one, baby. I love it. I'm just grateful just to be able to say that's my family, Anyway, Sun and Gemini, that's right. And he is doing his thing, and we're going to hear a lot from him. The moon is his season. I said that. I just wanted to check the card. Chances, Mercury is there. Venus is in Cancer. Baby, he coming through, and everybody is loving it right now. Mars is in Taurus. He's taking action. Ooh, it's a good time. So let's get into these messages with Drizzy Drake because I got a lot of questions. And we got to pull some clips because he got a lot going on with the LeBron, with a lot of little stuff. So let's get into it, y'all. Okay, guys. So listen, this is the thing, Soul Family. I promise you, I did this reading a little bit earlier yesterday, and I was editing it and pulling you guys some clips, and I was trying not to make it long, but I think this one gonna be about an hour and a half because I had to pull the clips for y'all. You know I gotta do the research. So I didn't even add the LeBron clip that I could have got from Impressive, and shout out to her. But I just wanted to say that I did pull some good ones from DJ Academic. Shout out to him. And for sure, shout out to Millie. Because you know that's her man, baby. She is live right now. And it's so crazy because I did the reading. And just as sure as I just finished the reading earlier yesterday. Because like right now it's about 2, 3 a.m. So I'm finishing up everything for y'all. And I just want to say this. I was thinking about her like, ooh, she love him so much. You know, Drake, her band. You know, I feel like that about 50, baby. But, man, forget Drake ass, man. Jay-Z came through, and I promise you, I said, oh, he gonna respond. And I don't even know if I had a timing. So I got to go. It was a timing card in there. I can't remember. So I got to go back. But I knew he was going to respond, and I ain't expect nothing less. He is the GOAT for a reason, and I got lucky. So shout out to Millie because she posted it, and I put the clip up there for y'all. So that's another reason why it took me a little bit longer to upload this reading, because I wanted to make sure that I added Jay-Z's response. And maybe we'll do him a separate one on his own. We just need to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to make sure that I put that on the thing. But I got to start working on y'all reading. So y'all should start seeing some of your signs, to start seeing your blue moon readings come up in the morning. If not, it's going to be tomorrow. So make sure y'all keep y'all notification bells on. And I am working on Bieber and Lotto too. So let me know what y'all think about Drake. Because, you know, he the GOAT. And I like Drake. I really do. And I'm so grateful that I can fuck with him now in future, you know what I'm saying, back dealing with him. So, for real, I love y'all. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. And for real, congratulations to him. But I'm loving Jay-Z's response. And I don't care what y'all say. All right, let's get into it. Okay, bye.
Been time to move the page forward.
I'm a Drake fan, but I listened to this and I was like, that was it? That was what we got before this? Like, those constant records are normally so like...
Oh, no. If we talking about just rap,
no.
He's a phenomenal rapper.
Drake is a phenomenal rapper, though. That's not... Anybody debating that is ridiculous. I'm not debating that. What I'm saying is, what are we talking about and why? I'm saying...
Golly, the hate is real, ain't it? Drake just dropped his new album. Dropped 2 surprise albums along with it. We got 43 songs all together. And there's people out here already talking about it's trash, it's mid. Whole time, you and I both know it's impossible to listen to 43 songs in one day and properly digest the music and digest the bars. I'm on my second listen of ICEMAN and I still ain't caught some of the bars. But hey, y'all just... eager to hate, and it's crazy. When he announced the album, y'all was already pre-hating. Golly, the hate.
Drake album, though. If you're a Drake fan, if you've ever been a fan of Drake, I don't know how this is not already one of your favorite Drake albums ever. I get it.
People have to learn to say is that things aren't like, this isn't bad just because you don't resonate with it. Just say it's not for you. And that's okay. Sometimes shit just ain't for you.
Yeah, like I do that all the time with Cardi. Playboy Cardi. I don't understand it. It doesn't resonate with me. I get that he's a star. I get that he has a insane following. It's just that it doesn't resonate with me. I'm not saying it's bad, it's terrible. Just for me, it just doesn't, that's not where I am. Now, with this Drake album, though, if you're a Drake fan, if you've ever been a fan of Drake, I don't know how this is not already one of your favorite Drake albums ever. I don't understand it. Like this, from top to bottom, like Roy said,
which one though? It's 3 hours. It's 3 hours.
No, I'm talking about ICEMAN. ICEMAN to me is easily like Maid of Honor and Habibti is just Drake showing his range of the type of music and the sound and the energy that he can create. That's just him He didn't have to throw the pass behind his back, but he did. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could have just handed it off. But that's him just styling and showing you, oh, I can do all of that. Now, with this Drake album, though.
I believe Drake's trilogy is a real story. And if you listen to it in the order I tell you with the story in mind, you'll never hear it the same way again. Welcome to the greatest show on earth. And he spelled it out for us. Him. We start off with Habibti. Rusty intro is literally him being like, Shorty hit me with this text. And of course I was thinking about you, duh. WNBA is immediately running into, okay, what are we? And he's like, yeah, you're right. We never set things up. Slap the City is them going back and forth like, okay, well, we both been in the streets. Let's just try to figure this out and not pretend like one of us is better than the other. High Fives and Her Not There is the honeymoon phase, bro. He's just having a good time. They're loving it. But by I'm Spent, Drake is asking the question, bro, would she love me if I didn't have the bread? And Classic says, doesn't matter to me. Because on the second half of that song, when it's that sample playing over and over again, it's like, is this your first time giving me your love? Is it the first time? Like, come on. By Gen 5, now Drake is trying to figure out, bro, like, is this going to work? I have no idea what I'm doing. He's apologizing. He's trying to figure this out. White Bone, she's working him to the bone. He's doing everything he can to make this work. And on the second half of that song, he's literally singing out, man, we are so close. I've never been this close before. Literally ringing out what it would be like for her to be on her bachelorette party, dog. Talking about them getting the house together and putting the pieces together. And then Fort Worth, Drake's on tour. At these places he's not even in. At the first part, it sounds like it doesn't make sense, but he's just laying out where he is. And then her friends are trying to take it away. And he's like, it always mattered to me. And then prioritizing, he's like, girl, we got to get this priority. And then boom, ICEMAN, make them cry. It's a therapy session. That's why he keeps talking about going deeper. And at the end, he says, I'll explain it if they ask me. So what does he do? Because they asked him, he runs through the beat. Everything from the intro to Little Birdie is all about the beef, bro. Literally every single song is breaking it down, including having conversations with people once he's out of the deal. Peas on the table. But Little Birdie, man, that's where my heart is broken, because he realizes that Shorty played him. And now that he knows that Shorty played him, she's trying to act, oh, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. And he was saying he was worried. The next song, Don't Worry. Then Firm Friends. What's deep about Firm Friends? He's making a point of emphasis that all of y'all missed. Most of you are friends with people and you have no idea whether or not they'd actually ride with you. And because he has unlimited resources and people have the options and choices to turn against him, he really knows who matters. That's why y'all end up with people that you don't even know what they would really do. And then boom, Maid of Honor. Whole face. We already know where we're headed. It is what it is. You made the choices you did. I'm back outside. And the rest of that joint is this summer. Tell me I'm wrong.
Could we all acknowledge the context here, people? Do we all remember when Gen X was on pace to do 260, 275, and then the lawsuit dropped during the same week, and now he went to over 300? I always said Drake's bad timing actually helped Kendrick. We all know that. Niggas is not checking for that shit like that. Let's keep it on. Let's keep it on. Where I got Kendrick rated, he's a 265, 275 nigga. Then J. Cole is like 225, 235 nigga. Drake is a 500 nigga. Let's keep it 100, bro. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. I think ICEMAN would have easily did 500 if not for him dropping so much projects. Like, remember, people have attention span. You give them 3 albums that they got to sift through while they could have just listened to 1 album. Get what I'm saying? Your Fruit Jams in the chat. What up, team? Youngboy would have to stream an entire year to pass Drake what he did in a month. Future would have to stream an entire year. Lil Baby would have to stream an entire year. And Kanye would have to stream an entire year, and Kendrick. After that, you get down here where even J. Cole, who's by the way, for all the J. Cole dick sucking, I don't hear people having like these legit conversations that, yeah, J. Cole does a good first week. Does a good first week. He does have a good audience. But J. Cole's audience don't consistently stream his music. Youngboy would have to stream. Y'all got to see the vlog when he gives me the chain. Chat, y'all got to see the vlog when he gives me the chain. I open it and I'm looking at it because I thought it was merch so bad. I'm like, what is this? Like, who's this for? And Drake looks at me and says, bro, this is for you. It's long overdue. And I couldn't even mentally process it because nobody gives me shit in life. So I'm like looking at it. I'm like, whose chain is this? Bruv, they gave me the chain. It's some Alex Moss chain. He's a popular jeweler out of New York City. I think Drake uses him a lot. I don't even know how to open the chain. I promise you, till this day. Like, nigga, I shimmied it off my neck. I couldn't open the fucking link because it has this owl this owl lock. It's not like a Cuban or something. I don't know how to open it, but that shit is. It's upstairs though. I'm about to get in a second. Somebody said, "Did I cry?" I didn't cry there, but I was like speechless, 100%. And like in the elevator afterwards, when I'm going up to my hotel, like I just felt like I was in a dream. I ain't gonna cap with you. I was like, bro, nobody gives me shit in life. I work for everything I get. Like nobody even says thank you. I'm like the media nigga that helps everybody out. I support who I support. Nobody even says thank you. Everybody's just like, oh, fuck them. So I ain't gonna lie, I was definitely speechless. I mean, I still am. Brother, I wear my Cubans. I got like 2 Cubans. I wear those. That OVO chain, y'all niggas only gonna see it in video. I'm gonna bring it out one time tonight on stream, and I'm putting that in a safe deposit box. Your Fruit Jams in the chat. What up? That this Drake narrative was working. I knew that this Drake narrative was working when Rihanna posted. I'm like, what? Rihanna finally posted something, and she barely posts. But I personally believe all that where she at shit, and you know everybody kind of getting that rocky, you know what I mean? And they're using these Drake lines. I see Rihanna post up yesterday with basically a meme, and she says, "Me pulling up to my man's tour in flats now because I got to bring the kids." And that to me, maybe again, it might be isolated. I'm not trying to say it has directly to do with Drake. But the internet narrative is like, oh, he got her to post. He's living rent free. He got her to finally post about her man because that was a joke. Yo, Rihanna don't even support you. Like, she's just kind of doing her own thing. Like, she's just in the background kind of watching you not be like that successful. And Rihanna out of the blue, after Drake kind of like, where's she at? Where's she at? She's now saying, oh, I'm pulling up to my man's tour. Now people looking at that post and be like, oh, Drake got it. Yo, Drake, they must be arguing in the crib. Rihanna had to post about her man's tour now. Why? Drake kept asking, where's she at? Where's she at? I hope that Riri was going to post this regardless. But if we look at the facts, it doesn't look like Riri posted the album.
No, 4 shows. There's no way we're not getting Jay to address anything that's going on right now.
I definitely see Jay giving us new bars and, you know, maybe over an original beat or something that we haven't heard yet. And him having some type of rebuttal. You niggas run and talk to Hov for a second opinion.
I don't think that was a shot at Hov. I think
no, it wasn't a shot. But I could see Jay kind of like playing off of that maybe. But the back and forth and the diss and all of that.
No, that shit is never happening.
4 shows. There's no way we're not getting.
The leprechauns have magically run out of The leprechauns have magically run out of planes. Your son on the federal jail line mumbling something about having too much in his drink. You know how dumb that is? Another one fumbled his, wonder how I get the blame. Niggas' teeth is tumbling out their mouth and somehow I'm the one who done it. It's a murder mystery game. You had to cash cow and thunk it. Was you who pumped his? I'm the one who strung the pain. That hill you can die on. It's way too much flack that comes from those planes. I'm killing them softly. What's understood don't need to be explained. You want it one way, it's the other. I still on you suckers, I'm mauling you niggas gang. I ain't much for me, it's no how. Cancel the brunches, I remember the hunger pains. The price of the bricks going up. It's gonna cost you a beat to even say my name. You ever heard of a wonder kid? My children is some of them. Have you niggas no shame? Y'all trying to get under skin? I really get under skin. Ask how I'm playing. Y'all thugs with y'all thumbs again. Everybody think they're the ones insane. You're no maniac. Watch y'all saniac in my presence, nigga, straight. I need a new therapist. This shit is not working. I'm truly on the brink. Y'all better not encourage him. Y'all don't want me to think these thoughts that I think. That nut-ass nigga still stuttering. And Chatty Patty down on his luck again. Quest introducing me to Jaguar. I don't know why I still fuck with him. You wonder why I do the freestyle rehearsal. That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him. Her kid can't even take their kids. Enough of them. A rapper can't be my eye. I I got MAGA Republicans. Them shots came from the very top of the government. Good luck with them. I'm governed by God. You trying to break the government. I prayed for 40 days. My neck get flooded again. Wrists get flooded again. My net worth went up again. My next update, the jig is up. Nigga, I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again. Niggas look up to Hove. I never looked up to them. The crackers got your publishing gangster. Go talk tough to them. Don't talk success to me. You niggas is workers. In perpetuity is how your contract is worded. Don't make me go first. Man. The roots remember, even when the trees pretend, not too much of my name. Don't forget who I am. Hattie loves her Shawnees. S-H-A-W-N. I find it adorable she put the S at the end. You don't know, the show ain't even begin. I said you don't know, the show ain't even begin.
All right, so family, don't laugh. I had to get a little list and I had to go ask the kids because, honey, the kids, they know all about Drake, okay? So I had to go ask them a couple of questions to get caught up. But this is his cards for Drizzy, ICEMAN, and they've already been blessed. And I wanted to say something before we get started. Nah, I'll wait as we go through it, you know. We'll get there. We'll get there. Let's get the ball rolling. So I pulled what cards I felt like we would do once we get down to the messy business, you know. So I'm going to put that all aside, sit those to the side. And we're going to go ahead and get right on into it. Let's start with the Astro cards first and see the current energy with Mr. Drizzy, Drake, Aubrey Graham. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of take a shuffle and then go into it. Let's see what's up with Drake. Because the child, he is a mess. Okay, so this is very good. Change you right now. See what's up with Mr. Drizzy. Drake. I'm gonna say Drake, Aubrey Graham. All that energy around him. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. A bit more energy. Oh, thank you, Spirit. That energy is around Drake. Aubrey. Okay. All right, let's do any extra. Any extra Drake, Aubrey Graham. Any extra energy and messages for Drake, Aubrey Graham. Messages for him. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna take the top, I'm gonna take the bottom. And some said go with the focal point. And Mars is here, Aries energy. And he is what in action right now in a major way. And I'm talking about his energy and spirit has a lot to say, which I wouldn't think anything less. We are in Gemini season, right, guys? So let's get into it. Mr. Drake, and I'm going to hold those to the side because those were interesting. Top of the deck, bottom. Let's see what his energy is all about right now. And it is coming in. Look at that. All right. So, Mr. Drake. Interestingly enough, we've watched it. And he's coming up in his energy. None of these aren't in particular order, but I just wanted to see the intricate parts of his life right now because he has a lot going on. And like I said, transformation is here. He is a true Scorpio sun. And remember I said, you know, the way that we can see how his life has played out in front of us and in front of the world. A lot of ebbs and flows, a lot of loss, and then new beginnings, a lot of, wins and losses, gains and, then you lose some, you win some. But again, ebb and flow, all right? So transformation is here, and in the energy, he is somewhat like a phoenix rising from the ashes, right? Out of being down for, I can't remember amount of time, but this, since this whole thing is went on with him and UMG, the label, the situation with Kendrick, right? Okay, so we know that it goes hand in hand, and this is his energy. He is a Scorpio sun in the what? Third house. So he coming up not only as himself, but the sun is here. So he's letting you know, these are my messages. This is where I am. The spotlight is on me right now. The sun is shining on me. I came with 3 projects. You see that? And third house Gemini energy. We are in currently Gemini season, which is interesting because the breakdown that he had came from Gemini energy. Past tense, Kendrick Lamar, right? So these messages, I love these cards. They super, super powerful, right? Aries, the fire starter. He came out gunning. 3 albums on the Billboard right now. 1, 2, 3 at the top 3. Mars taking action, taking his jabs at who he felt like he needed to say something to. Energy around him saying something to Jay-Z. I'm going to Google because I don't have all the answers, and we here to dive in. So make sure that y'all got y'all, a little drink, what you smoke, what y'all do, and let's do a little something and see what's going on with Drake. Y'all got time, so let's do it, right? So again, taking action, taking his jab, standing on it, right? Groups, friend groups. Who is the allies right now, right? 11th house energy. We see him in future, back to make amends. His cronies, the ones who standing on it. I don't know all the people on the project, so I don't know if Thug made it, but I know 21 made it because I like the songs that I heard with them. Okay, but just, again, this is what this is all about right now. DJ Academics done informed. All this represents the alliances that he has around his projects and what he's doing right now. I'm talking about he through the roof in assets, okay? Taurus, is also, again, we coming out of Taurus season, but Taurus right now is in Mars. So his money is through the roof. His gains, y'all. Huge gains for Drake right now, okay? Moon. I said he highly emotional, so this represents a lot of things. It's some secrets that are hidden, but it's also secrets that are being revealed. And that's a fact. Got a lot of questions with the LeBron thing. So we're going to pull that up and see what's up with that as well. But Moon is here. Secrets are here, all right? But this is also, he is highly emotional being that he is a what? Cancer moon, okay? And also, probably, I could say, too, in this energy, having a lot of support home. Because he is, even from where he's from, right? Which is Canada, because he's Canadian, right? Look, Uranus is at play, and Uranus is in Gemini right now. It's his season. It's his time. Huge gains. The Messenger. I'm talking about at the top of the Billboard. Need I say more? So the messages are here, right? Even with that Taurus energy, second house, huge gains. So I think one of my questions my son had was billionaire status. Well, hey, here we are. Here we are. It's definitely here. And we haven't even hit the cards yet. Relationships are our thing. We do want to know about love. What's up with love and Drake, right? So we're going to ask. But it's in the messages. It's somebody right here. And again, we don't know everything about him. So this could be a part of him that's what? Hidden with the moon energy being right there, right? You got challenges, squaring challenges. His ops, UMG, whatever the contracts are and the situations, all of the things, they're in the messages. So all of those things are present, correct, right? things that create the tension. But this is a part of Drake that motivates him. The challenges, the squares motivate him, okay? But let me just say this, very highly emotional, so a lot of pressures, a lot of hurts. He reconciled, and it's in the energy. We saw him reconcile with Future, right? And other people too, that he may not be the only one as well, okay? But this motivates him, all right? And let me say this, the challenges that he's experienced, I like to go in present past, current past or whatnot, it definitely, it not only motivated him, but it sounded the alarm for him. It was a wake-up call. This is what Spirit was saying. Sorry for the pause, but the message is coming in. And again, very good time for him. Semi-sextile energy coming in, allowing, encouraging. Just a lot of blessings are here for him through this. Again, that's what the gains come in, endings through transformation. When the endings happen, new beginnings, blessings, more opportunities. And again, this to me backs up the billionaire question. Will he get the billion? Okay. Chiron energy is here, and that is so good to see. So it's healing in the messages. All right. We would like to know if him and Kendrick would ever be able to, make amends. I don't know. But I can tell you that with Chiron, it's the wounded warrior and his energy being present. Maybe on some level, just like that we're going to see some form of healing and growth in Drake. Okay, so let's get into the traditional tarot and let's see what's going on. Got quite a bit of messages before we even got the ball rolling. So let's get right on in. I've already blessed the cards. Let's see what his current, the current energy around Drake right now. Well, we know he winning as far as, definitely career. Let's get his perspective. Here, guys. See me out. Drake. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Current energy. This is views. Drake. Thank you. Thank you. All right, y'all saw that? I'm gonna just, the way it fell out, I'm gonna sit it right there. It's interesting that was the card that fell out. Current energy. Ooh, he got a lot to say. I'm gonna just let them fall where they may, okay? So let's unpack. He got some things, and remember the messages came out quite a few too. As we got going, right? So let's sit those there. And let's pull these down. All right. And let's do extra wow. See how those are down? I'm gonna just keep them and sit them to the side. Extra misses. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right. Let's unpack and see what's up and what's gonna be going on with Mr. Aubrey Graham, okay? Interesting. Coming in hot. Listen, definitely in his feelings, baby. He is a true Scorpio sun with this Cancer moon. He is relentless with the shit. He is coming in highly in his mind. And I'm going to say something, blocks at times, but highly intuitive. But this man coming in hot, standing on business, and he's coming in with a vendetta. He got a point to prove that, and it's so funny because it's a Queen of Swords in reverse in regards to lawsuits and contracts and all of those things. You know, did he just have a win or something like that, or a semi-win, but been going through it, right? And I'm gonna say something too. And Spirit has a sense of humor. That's also the message of how people feel about, you know, how he's handled this situation that has went on with him and the label, him and Kendrick. You know, like saying, you know, the joke is he handled it like a white woman on some bitch shit. You know, that's the messages that come through. I'm going to always keep it a buck with y'all, what I'm seeing, and it's in the messages, right? But I'm going to say something from my understanding, even with us feeling like that in certain levels, because how he handled it. Yeah. My thing is with the Kendrick, baby, you don't get to started and it don't go your way, and then you want to carry on. Like, nah, you got to go on through it and just walk it on out. Now, with the label situation, from my understanding, it was a lot of underhanded things. I don't know all the logistics, so it came out as though he was maybe responding in a way that seemed, you know, like a bitch type energy. But from my understanding, that's not really what the case was in regards to him and UMG, right? Okay, so let's get into his main messages, and got several cards that fell out here because I'm going to hold those. So let's go into his current energy. It's funny. Yeah, he on top. Yeah, he, you know, and I had him pulled up right here with his picture with the chart and the current energy. And it's kind of laughable when you see it. So, family, current, past, current energy. And it's factual and true. Yes, the project is successful, but coming in with conflict. He into it with everybody. He got beef with Jay-Z. He got a situation over here with LeBron. He got, and who knows? This could represent all types of relationships. It don't just have to be work related or friend related. This could be with women or situations that he's in, but conflict regardless of the success, is conflict in it, period. Okay? It's like this energy, it's different. And remember, I get so many messages that coming in fast. You seeing the hype, I'm like, where's the happiness in this? But this is bigger than the happiness for him right now. Even with this 10 of Cups in reverse, he been in a really low point over this past period of time. You know, it's no other way to describe it. Yeah, he is strong. Yes, he's prevailing. Coming in hot. Coming in with the conflict. He with the shit. And he got a point to prove. You know, he felt let down by all of the things that have went on. But I'm interested to know, and maybe that would be our answer with the Chiron healing, what lessons have he learned from it, right? You know, I'm as we continue to read, I'm wanting to see with Chiron healing, you not be the victim, but you are the one, you know, you are, at this point, he's facing his opponents head on. He's facing his battles head on, but it's definitely a sore spot for him, okay? He did have some form of wins, and if he doesn't, it's coming. You got the Six of Pentacles in the upright. That's, you know, gains, windfalls. That speaks to me to the billionaire question. Let me see what my child said, my baby. He said, is he going to sign for $1 billion? It's on the table. He been trapped in a lot of fear, a lot of, you know, before this project came out, just like I said, watching the world, watching how, you know, the people view him, you know, him going through really dark night of the soul energy too, in regards to friend groups, right? Remember how we saw that 11th house? Let me say something. With him and that label, the purpose of this, and let me say they not happy, UMG. They not happy, okay? But this is the energy of, because this was so heavy and a conflict, remember, 3 albums to complete what he owes the label, because he felt like they have been suppressing him, right? Holding him back from what it is that, you know, his growth, what his, let me see. Let's Google. Because it's right here in the messages right away. And this is his energy and how he views it. Let's see. I'm going to pull up. Let's Google. Let's see. Because I want to make sure that I'm clear. So Drake has reportedly fulfilled the recording obligations of his landmark $400 million contract with Universal Music Group, UMG, by releasing a trilogy of surprise albums. He seemingly met the remaining album requirements and is now considered a free agent in the music industry. So let me just say this. The money is on the table for him to, you know, go big. Uranus was on the table, baby. The $1 billion is on the table. He will sign. And let me tell you, this label did not like this. They were blindsided, okay? And he did this in a, he fell back, meaning, you know, went into retreat, right? And created this project to complete these contracts. And look, he is in face of judgment right now. Our eyes is on him. The world's eyes are on him. Remember, this card is the energy of, I'm sorry, let me cover YouTube, but this is the Archangel Gabriel blowing a trumpet over the clouds from heaven. Judgment. The world is like, ooh, look at Drake. The music is good. He's getting all of the energy, right? Let me show you something. But this ain't been no easy road. It's celebration here and heartbreak. That's why I said I wanted to hold this to the side. Celebration and heartbreak. It's wins and losses. Remember I said ebbs and flows, and he rises up through the ashes, right? But let me just tell you, that label, they're not liking it. And they are right now, you know, this is his energy of him going within. I said, is he having a moment of enlightenment, introspection? And the answer is yes. So on some level, we're going to see a little bit of a healed Drake, a more evolved Drake going forward, which is what I was wanting to see in the energy when it comes to him, right? You know, the end of a cycle, meaning the end of this contract with these group that he felt like was suppressing him, holding him back. Look, for all the reasons, finances, look at all those being suppressed and feeling trapped. It's about his freedom, and he on to listen. When I say he the true manifesto, baby, he is the magician right now. Michael Jackson bad. Now, let me just say something. I'm glad this came up right here in the messages. I love the way Spirit has a sense of, you know, truth and humor. Drake, congratulations to you breaking records, you know, for Michael Jackson numbers. But, baby, you ain't Michael Jackson, okay? That's the first concert I ever went to in my life and the best one. Let me be clear. And I'm probably telling my age, and it's just fine. It'll never be another like that. I promise you. Let me tell you something. I love you, Drake, but baby, let me tell you about Michael Jackson, how amazing he is. He didn't even come out yet, and people already were fainting, and they had to call the ambulance and pick people up off the floor. When he came in eyesight, people were falling out everywhere. He never even said hello yet. He didn't speak, and people were like, oh, God, oh. People were crying and all type of shit. Do you hear me? And I remember that as a little girl. Drake, I love you, but baby, you got a long way to go with that. But very proud of you, seriously. Again, he calling it in, north, south, east, and west. Speaking to that $1 billion, baby. He is up. This is the time for him. But again, it's still heartbreaking, the energy, all right? In relationships, it's a message of a Queen of Wands in reverse. I don't know what the woman's name is. One of my children asked me about, and we finna get the cards and ask now. She said it was bad. Okay. Baby M. That's what it was. So maybe this could be the energy. But let me just tell you, he doing his thing, baby, and it's plenty. And he having a time. Yes, he is. Okay. In that department. He is breaking hearts, and hearts are breaking, okay? It's no solid nothing, not right now. We ain't even asked, okay? It's something about him, though. And through these games, he's still unhappy. He's still unhappy. So let's ask. And he got some opposition. Remember, the challenges was there with him, but he done fulfilled it. And baby, they not happy at all, okay? So let's ask energy around what is the outcome with him and UMG? Let's ask. 1 to 3. You know, clearly he's fulfilled the contract. We saw that. They not happy about it. Let's just get some energy around what's the outcome with that. Will he, as he move forward, like, oh my gosh, is he in danger? Like, what's the deal? Jill around Drake and his label. What messages right now? Came right out. Hold on, let me make sure I got it. Thank you, Spirit. Messages around came right out. Baby, they want a strong arm, that man. You see that? He got a battle with them folks. He fulfilled the contract. And let me just tell you, he not happy about it. They not happy about it. But at the end of the day, you know, they move forward. I'm going to say something though, Drake. You better watch it with them. Because even though he fulfilled the contract, y'all, it's like he need to be careful. Remember, everything is all a legend in my opinion. But I always pay attention to that card. And I'm going to hold it up so y'all can see that, okay? But it's going to be some more things about between them and this label that we going to hear going forward with him and them going forward, right? But I'm going to say something. He got to fight with them. Look at that Hierophant. Look how this been stressful for him this whole way. This is amping up your security. This is not taking lightly that you beat them in a sense, okay? I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all can read between the lines. We can see it, right? Let's get the energy around what was the next question? So let's ask about the money. Because we see it. Will he sign this $1 billion deal? Drake. Let's see, will he sign for $1 billion? Will he sign a $1 billion deal? He definitely got a lot of success and expansion in his messages, okay? And them people ain't happy at watching him do it. And the numbers are sickening because it's in his messages. But he better be safe dealing with them institutions. Y'all saw them strong cards coming through. Need to be safe, okay? He got some issues with them UMG people, baby. He got to watch it, okay? The deals are definitely on the table. Where about it? Cause it's like the label in the UMG situation coming through, right? Yeah. It's in the messages, y'all. He gonna have several offers. Let's just see. He gonna have several offers. Y'all see that? But it's the answers is yes. You know, $1 billion, but it's still close. Like, it's worth it. Look, yes. It's like, yes. But let me just tell you that label, baby, that UMG Drake, you better stand on it. Look, I can't make it up. The high priestess, okay? Y'all see that? He better watch it. Watch it. We seen it happen, you know. God bless the real niggas like Tupac and all of them, okay? I'm gonna leave that at that. Let's ask. I mean, he winning right now. He breaking records. We gonna ask about the love life. That's the next thing. But let's just ask what's to come in general for him all together, and let's ask about LeBron. Yes, God. I'm gonna use that deck right here. Okay, and then we're going to ask about LeBron. Let's just ask what's to come, though. We're going to ask about the plans, the future, and all that. So let's see. She here for Drake. And I'm going to ask about the friends, but I just want to know. He got a lot to say. His stuff is coming out in clumps. Y'all see that? Okay. Yeah. So here. Spirit, overall success. Yeah. Oh, he got some conflict ahead though. Right here. With that label. With it. Let's ask about him and Kendrick too. A lot of success, y'all, but he got some situations when it comes to that, okay? But he does eventually walk away. All right. Relationship wise, I'm gonna say something. It's a Queen of Wands standing strong under that energy. So something about him back and forth in a relationship. I'm gonna ask about. Let's ask. Who is he currently dating? Let's finish this right here though. Messages will be coming through legal in regards. Like I said, he got a thing. Even though he has fulfilled the contract, it's some stuff. It's some red tape that's gonna have to be dealt with. And I'm telling you, they not happy about it at all. He has new projects on the table. He is gonna be extremely successful, as we can see, as you know, pushing forward and more news. But eventually he does move on, but I'm gonna say something. He need to be safe. Relationships though, he a handful because this same 2 cards came right back out again. Okay, let's ask. Let's get the energy around right now. Him and LeBron. What is the deal? Because they saying, Drake, that you done outed this man's side chick allegedly and all of those things. Okay. So let's get the energy around that. Let's see. I'm going to just shuffle these. Oh. Child Drake. 33 minutes in. Let's see. Because we got to get to the message cards. All right. Let's ask. And Rihanna. He throwing shade at ASAP Rocky. How could we forget? You know we got to ask about that. Oh my God. Sorry, please give me this eggs. We already blessed it. Okay, so please give me Drake, purpose. He out. Any energy around Drake. He purposely out. LeBron is supposed to be friends. Thank you, Spirit. Did he purposely? Did y'all see that? How that came out? Did he purposely out LeBron? Side sheet. Let's see. Would be best friends. Did you out? Side cheek. Y'all see that? Drake. He need to be on some bullshit. It's interesting. You definitely got the death card here, right? You definitely caused stress in this man's household. It's funny because the Three of Swords is sitting right here in our face, and that's what we asking about. You outed him, and it was just like with Temperance in reverse. It's like antagonizing, like you doing stuff. Like I said, he came in hot. He came in with conflict. First card, even with all this success, Five of Swords in reverse, or whichever one it was, came in right away, right? And this is like you ending, like I said, he got ebbs and flows, wins and losses. But this definitely conflict with you and this man right now. You got the Seven of Wands here bringing this anguish and stuff to his home. But look, you did do it. Knight of Cups and Six of Wands. So everybody could see. And everybody know the Six of Wands is like, you know, in front of the world, in front of everybody. Drake, you full of shit. So the answer is yes, he did do it. Yes, he did do it. Wow. Okay. Let's ask the energy around him and Future making amends. I'm gonna ask 1 and 3 now. Drake, I'll be Graham. Drake, I'll be Graham. He's getting 1 and 3 energy around and making amends. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. I'm making amends with you. We're going to ask about his love life. And then we're going to get into the messy cards. Sideways, okay? They do well good work together, okay? And they were able to, you know, they made this men's in private, okay? Again, learning from his mistakes. So in this energy, proud of you, Drake. You know, this is my friend, and Future is, you know, easing up. You know, like, you my partner, but he still got to prove this, but he is learning from his mistakes in it, okay? And they did, you know, make amends behind the scenes for what we couldn't see, okay? So let's get the energy around him and who else I want to make sure, because we at 38 minutes. Kendrick. Let's ask about that, and let's ask about ASAP. So, guys, please give me energy around how you feel about ASAP Rocky. In regards to let's get the energy. I'm gonna just see how that came. We gonna take that one. Thank you, Spirit, and we gonna sit that there 1 and 3. Energy around how you feel about ASAP. regards to Rihanna. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, I'll take it. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, wow. He got something to say about Ree, baby. You hear me? Damn. I can see the energy already, so y'all gonna be laughed and tickled. Okay. Listen, 9 of Cups in reverse, Ace of Cups. You took my woman with the Page of Coins, and I'ma always be on your ass. I'ma forever be hating, period. Even with the Ace of Swords, he don't fuck with him. He feel like you a bitch ass nigga, and he gonna continue to out him. If he can find more dirt on him or anything, you better watch that Ace out, cause Drake don't care. You hear me? And at the end, and listen, it's a timing card where things can ebb and back up between these two in the next 3 to 4 weeks. Okay, but he don't fuck with him, and at the end of the day, Ace of Cups, it is about Rihanna, and he do feel away, and he gonna always get him the business. The trickster in reverse, magician in reverse. Listen, ASAP, he come for you, baby. He don't have no, he don't fuck with you and don't fit in no ways to fit to be tied, okay? At all, period, all right? So let's ask the energy around him, and is Jay-Z. Is Jay-Z gonna respond? They saying that Drake dissed Jay-Z, right? Or he went for him. I don't know. You gotta pick your battles, Drake. You know you already done had it out with Kendrick, and you know he a wordsmith, baby. So if he a wordsmith, Jay-Z is a word wizard. Okay, so you might want to relax a little bit, cause one thing about him, regardless of all the stuff that he got going on that people don't like, you can't take people's gifts away. He is the GOAT, and he is not the GOAT for no reason. Period. Okay? So, Spirit, put some energy around Drake and Jay-Z and his energy to feel compelled to comfort Jay. He's feeling himself, baby, coming in with that type of conflict. We that nigga right there, the truth when it comes to that. So, fact. I got the keys. I was listening to that. That shit was it, man. Yeah, he gonna need to back down and relax in that regard. And it's funny because you got the energy like you feel like he would challenge him, like. But baby, listen, with the Jay-Z energy right here, again, he gonna respond. Oh, he gonna respond. They also got the energy to work through whatever their differences are. I'm gonna say that. Even though it seemed like a no, but it's possible. I don't know. Yeah. You coming at him, but he gonna come. So yeah, Jay-Z will respond. Period. He's gonna respond. And he crafted with his response. But they also had an energy of whatever happened, it's a disagreement. The way he felt like maybe he handled something and he handled something. But it's still also in the energy that they can just, it can ease up. It don't have to be like so tough. Let's see another energy too. I wanted to ask. We asked about ASAP. We asked about Future. We asked about there was one more person, because y'all know Drake got a lot of drama. Kendrick. Will this beef ever end? And then let's get into the love messages. Okay. Let's see. Messy cards, right? That's a spirit. Speaking of y'all, clear precise. Kendrick Lamar. Ooh, a lot. Y'all saw that? I'm gonna let that. This happened first, then next. I'm gonna let it hit. What is up with these guys? Weak. Extra message between Drake. Wow. Ooh. Okay. right there. Oh, okay. They don't fuck with each other, y'all. That's just what it is. It's Ten of Swords. Like it's a wrap. You hear me? Like he is Queen of Cups. Drake, you got to get out of this emotional energy that you be in, feeling a way about how this all went down. But he is sore about this situation. It's damn near like he can't even get past it, okay? But he trying his best to just move forward. And we moving past it. I mean, it's over with. We here with 3 new albums at the top of the charts. Let's focus, right? We gonna hear more messages and energy about this too. I'm telling you. At best, it's able to just keep it even, call it a truce, let it go. It's time and cards here. So, he mad about this shit, y'all, with him and Kendrick. But I'm gonna just say something, Drake. This something the best to be let go. The Ace of Swords is here. He gonna continue to body you. He is who he is, okay? It's just what it is in the messages. They ain't gonna never, they can't get past it. Right now, it ain't good. Even right here, okay? Ooh, that's ugly. Okay, Spirit, let me ask energy around Drake. And baby M. Is this someone he's dating? Is he dating this person? I know someone at my child said that. One of the girls said that. Friends that were here. Energy around him, because he got some messages when it comes to love, baby. He a mess. He all over the place. He living his life, I can tell you that. And baby, they all around, because it was in the messages. Okay, and we can get into the message cards. Let's see what message. There we go. They definitely have a connection. Not right now though. Somebody he deal with, but basically it just looks like on and off. He like her. Got 6 of Cups energy here, but it's like Drake is real controlling, and also, you know, he gives, but it's still to me an energy of I'm with you today. And then next week, I'm be with who I'm going to be with. It's on and off. Look. He do what he want to do, child. Let's get some messages, messy cards with him. So Drake is a mess, guys. Let's see who he, let's see what, if you type it up and they say, who is he dating? And let's see what comes up, right? It says, let me see. Oh, look there. It says not publicly, okay? And that's what it's looking like. It's like I do what I want to do. I'm here, I'm over there, I'm doing what I want to do, okay? He private, so a lot of the high priestess is stuff that's hidden, right? So let's go ahead and pull the message cards. I already just cards, so let's get his energy, child, because he is something else. So Drake, give me all clear. Yes, sir. Let's see what's up with him. Drake. Give me energy around Drake. What's to come? Energy around him now. Well, he got a lot of SOS. Like I said, he got some conflicts with different people and situations. Okay. Look, the dirty money energy, that's that UMG situation, illegal activities, thievery, laundering. He better watch it. I'm telling you, watch it with that SOS. Distress, act with urgency, assistance needed, okay? Body shame and low self-worth, negative body image, feeling judged. Remember, judgment is there. Remember, I said he's in a low place now, okay? I'm just saying everything here is all alleged. Now, with love energy, somebody around him is yearning and missing someone and reminiscing, okay? Cuffing season, single and ready to mingle, ready for a relationship and on the hunt. I told you he'll miss high road, okay? In certain instances, that's the energy he want to do, be unbothered, brushing it off and moving past it. But rebound is here, energy, flighty, temporary, option, unpredictable intentions, okay? Trolling energy, and he definitely been doing that. Intentionally causing upset, baiting a reaction, and provoking disputes. And we know he did that with the album, okay? Confirmations. Last straw, limitations, breaking point, and feeling overwhelmed, okay? We know he petty AF, okay? Immature, small-minded, insignificant drama. And we know he is salty about that. Kendrick and a lot of things he's salty about because it's in the messages. Feeling wrong, bitter, dramatic, and jealousy, okay? Here, give me the energy around Drake. Thank you, kid. Okay. All around him. And he, you know, he got passion here and chemistry, okay? Like I said, he had the celebration energy and indulgence and partying, okay? But toxicity is here bound in patterns, okay? Rejection, loss, and fragmented. Renewal sparks in the energy, okay? Great. Scorpio. Energy around him, okay? Very interesting, Mr. Graham, okay? Disharmony, triggers, and conflicts, okay? Cycles, completion, and change is here, okay? Also past, lack, and suffering in the energy. Shadow side, moon. Remember I said he in that energy of the dark night of the soul energy, okay? Avoidance and stalemate on some energy and growth. And summer is here. And, you know, we see him have a lot of success in that. Energy around you. Outdated, okay? Discarded, outdated, irrelevant, and old news. Some things are just old and, you know, like you said, it's about letting go, okay? Fulfilling a fantasy. A situation is about to explode and things are about to pop off in flames, okay? We asking about his love life. Private relationship is on the table. You see that, guys? Energy around Drake. He got doing drugs. Remember I said energy around when you better watch that, okay? Paying attention to everything coming in and around him. Like I said, he's having a time right now doing his thing. I'm going to leave that up there so y'all can see it, baby. Promiscuous, sleeps around, a temptress, free for all, and steals your man. And that's the energy of him. Allegedly and all in my opinion. But hey, even what's around him, watching shit go down and enjoying the gossip. So he is liking the reactions and seeing what's happening and what's going around. Keeping a promise for some things, okay? So that's some of the energy around him. Drake is a mess. These messy cards be something else, don't they, y'all? Let's get some tea energy around him. His crazy stuff. He coming right out, too. Out the gate. Chasing clout. They're addicted to attention, and the thirst is starting to show. The spotlight, the goal, even if it means faking the whole storyline, okay? Troubled past energy is here. The past still lingers like smoke in the room. Even if it's buried, its energy hasn't left the building yet, okay? Live and learn. I'm so glad to see it. I was praying for him. Mistakes were made, but what matters is what's being done differently now, okay? It is consequences in the messages. No more running. The karma is catching up, and someone's being held accountable, okay? Secret affairs and the energy around Drake, okay? Secret affair. Y'all see that, guys? You know, it's about the thought that they can hide it, but whispers are growing louder. Affairs rarely stay hidden forever. He had message cards in the next few weeks, 3 to 4 months. You know, a lot of stuff gonna be coming out now because he has that project, okay? Also, let's just let you see these messages pulling strings, okay? It's not what you know, it's who you can control. Someone is orchestrating the situation to make sure that they stay on top. I'm gonna say, let me say it again. Pulling strings, y'all see that? It's not what you know, it's who you can control. Someone is orchestrating the situation to make sure that they stay on top. Making bank. You want to know about that billion? It's on the table, baby. Financial flow is increasing. A new level of wealth, power, and confidence is activating, okay? So there's let's get some love tea around him as we close out for Mr. Drake. Give me the energy. Clear. Okay. We got different worlds, okay? The connection crosses cultures, timelines, or belief systems, and that creates both fascination and friction, okay? You got false connection. The bond may be karmic, temporary, or just meant to teach. Either way, is not what it appears to be, okay? We got sharing space. Whether it's moving in or feeling like home in each other's presence, you're aligning on a domestic level. Friend zone, baby, he all over the place, okay? One of you wants more, but the other only sees this as a friendship. You can't force chemistry when it's not there, okay? All right, I'm gonna just hold that up there. Love is love, and he might like the ladies together. I think he said that. Love transcends labels, gender, expectations. Let your heart feel without fear or apology, okay? And I'm gonna just say, look, maybe that's the dreams that he has. Top of the deck, bottom of the deck as we close out. Power couple. You amplify each other's gifts and elevate each other's goals. You're building more than a relationship. You're building an empire. Maybe we'll see that from him in the future at some point. But right now, toxic talk is in the energy. Y'all see that? The way you're speaking to each other is causing harm and not healing. Words have energy, and right now, they're wounding, okay? But hey, look at that. The single life as Drake is a player. Maybe forever or maybe not. All right. So this is Mr. Drizzy Drake Iceman. All right. Congratulations to him again. And peace and love, soul family. Listen, Bieber is up next. I'll try to get that up there for y'all tomorrow. But let me just say this. It's most important that I get y'all gonna see coming up soon. Next is gonna be y'all luckiest numbers for this month of June. Y'all blue moon messages. Make sure y'all go out there, check out that beautiful moon tonight. Release what needs to be released. I got your messages coming for that. I'm trying to decide how I'm gonna do it. If it's gonna be a short reading for y'all or a short. Y'all let me know what y'all like the most, but definitely look out for those will be later on tomorrow, and Monday will be your monthly reading for you, your sign. Okay, so blue moon coming up next, lucky number message shorts, all that good stuff, and I'm gonna try to slide Bieber in through it and Lotto and 21 in there. Okay, so I love y'all, peace and love, and I will see you guys soon. And in the next one, keep those notification bells on, and make sure y'all checking out the shorts and stuff too. All right, y'all. See y'all soon. All right, congrats, Drizzy Drake Iceman. All right, peace and love. Thanks for watching the Common Corner Show. Peace and love, soul family, and I'll see you guys in the next one.